my name is Rachel Boyd. I am a teacher leader in the Houston County School District located in central Georgia at a school called Quail Run Elementary School. As a teacher leader, it's important for us to reflect on our school as a whole and the district as a whole, what the strengths are, the weaknesses are, to help me be better aware of the different parts of education that are at play and how I myself can help influence our school district in a positive way. Using the school culture review, I reflected on 5 strengths and 5 weaknesses that I noticed within my school and my school district. The first strength is the level of progress toward working together as a team of educators and support personnel to manage change. So, our school district has dealt with a lot of change this past year. We have a new communication tool between teachers and parents. We have a new teacher evaluation system and even a new literacy curriculum being used across all schools. When there is change that's impacting multiple schools and throughout all levels of education, it's very important for classroom teachers and leaders to work together so that the transition with this change can be as smooth as possible. District leaders and administrators act as role models. They're demonstrating how to stay positive through this change and ensure everyone kind of understands the reasoning behind why these changes are happening. Uso and Karundeg 2023. Many of our school board members have done a wonderful job checking in with the school to see how we're handling the change, providing support needed to make things easier. They've also been very honest and transparent about the changes and why we are implementing them. The second strength is the level of opportunity to lead. I feel like there has been a growing number of programs where teachers can step into leadership positions or even take classes to better prepare themselves to be a teacher leader. Having time for teachers to practice and reflect on their leadership helps them grow more in these skills, and then they're more motivated to step into leadership roles more often. Hunziker 2017. Our school district has 2 leadership programs where teachers can be molded and encouraged as a teacher leader, and they're then given chances to put those leadership skills into practice. The third strength is the level of substantive focus across the school district. Over the past few years, our school board members and administrators have been emphasizing a need for clarity and specific purpose in what we do in the classroom, what we do as a school. Having a specific purpose in what is being taught and even how the school in general is functioning gives it more meaning to those that it affects, the teachers, the students, the parents. Forster 2019. I have seen how putting a focus on what students are learning and how they can achieve their learning has made it much more meaningful for them. And there's an increased sense of purpose in educators as well. The fourth strength is the level of central office supporting teachers. Research has shown that there's a direct link between administrator and school district supporting teachers' educational practices and student achievement. Donpat and Naker 2024. Our school district does a phenomenal job providing resources and training teachers so that they feel confident and prepared with whatever content they may be teaching. Our new superintendent regularly visits schools throughout the district, checking in on teachers, being a friendly face, and asking for honest feedback and any concerns so he knows how to better support us. The fifth strength is a level of accountability in the school district, and especially within my school. Our school district has a good balance of holding educators accountable for their instruction, their teaching practices, without making it a gotcha. Georgia Leads is a new teacher observation system that our school district has been using that lets teachers know exactly what is going to be observed from them and how they can grow into the new areas of teaching. Even beyond that is the training that they're offering for the new curriculum and other programs that are just new. And so teachers know how to correctly implement the programs. By providing opportunities for expert teachers to kind of show us what mastery looks like, it allows educators to know what is expected of them, and how they can achieve it. Kedia 2025. Especially with our new literacy program, the districts are providing for schools all throughout the county to have several training sessions throughout the year to break down the various components of this literacy curriculum, and we're getting a specific modeling from an expert. Beyond this is accountability also found just from data collection and comparing it across schools and across years. Even in the best school districts, there are always areas of growth that need to be addressed. So my first weakness seen in the district is the level of motivation among all educators and support personnel. Research has shown that school and district leadership can play a big role on motivation for teachers. WU 2023. There are many factors that can affect teacher motivation, and this can impact their desire for teaching and the effort they put into their job. While there's many educators and lots of support personnel that have high levels of motivation, there's still many within the school district that don't have this desire, whether it's from the stress of their job, the many changes taking place, or just lack of support. This is something that does need to be addressed. Our district needs to look into different factors that are affecting motivation to see what maybe needs to be done. The second level is the level of stewardship. There are many leaders throughout the district that take time to serve in areas that support others and meet the needs of people around us, but it seems to be the same individuals putting all of their time and effort to serve. And there's a lack of others kind of stepping up into this role. This can be seen when people volunteer for extracurricular things or do things that are beyond what is under their job description or what they're being paid for. Research shows that there's a need for leaders to lead by serving others and modeling what true stewardship looks like. Makaramani and Naker 2025. If district leaders take the initiative to lead through stewardship, then employees can learn through their example and are more motivated to do the same. The third weakness is the level of the sense of belonging. Just like students, teachers can be impacted by the environment they're in and the climate that affects whether they feel like they belong or not. Catchlap and Horo 2021. Each year, there's teachers who desire to change schools or even change from a different school district, seeking an environment where they feel appreciated, feel seen. Schools and district leaders can be so focused on making sure standards are taught, behaviors are being addressed, that sometimes teacher morale and being a school community can be put to the side. But if we were to focus on how educators feel that they belong and are in a healthy climate, their ability to teach effectively and with a positive mindset increases. So there needs to be more focus on how to create a sense of belonging among teachers. The fourth weakness is a level of collegiality. While there is strong collaboration within my school, there's a need for more of it between schools across the district. Very rarely do teachers from other schools get together to actually share ideas and support one another. It's typically just getting together and listening to someone teach us all collectively. Research has shown that teacher collegiality is important to growing community amongst educators. We can share best practices and help ensure everyone is carrying the same focus. Lee 2025. The district should provide more opportunities for teachers across schools to get together and actually work together. The fifth weakness is a level of work being meaningful and significant. Research shows that various demands in the field of education can impact the perception of our work being done. Trillo et al. 2024. Whether it's issues among coworkers, managing behaviors, dealing with parents, those can all affect teachers and how they view the significance of their work. Steps kind of need to be taken to remind teachers of the power of their job, and so we can uplift them even in the most difficult times. In conclusion, my school district and administrators at my school do well, reminding us of the big picture and growing effective leaders. However, much of what is considered a weakness relates to the specific support and feelings of educators. There's many factors that can drive educators away or negatively impact how they teach if it's not properly taken care of. Learning about these problems allow us as teacher leaders to take the necessary steps to resolve them and to support our teachers both inside and outside of the classroom. This also ties into one of Knoll's assumptions of adult learning, the motivation to learn. So much of our desire to grow as educators and learn is more of like internal factors. Helping educators discover their desire for a better work environment and how it impacts their ability to teach can motivate them to learn more and grow more themselves. We as teacher leaders can be the ones to start a ripple effect of effective teaching and a positive school climate for all. Thank you.